Everybody's coming on to see, hey, do you have game on? No, I can't. That's why.
Welcome to the final game of the divisional round in Blast from the Past. This features John M. controlling the Hammond Pros. You might think they look like the Eagles. And I'm controlling the Chicago Cardinals. Never mind that it says Arizona. Is Arizona even a state?
Yes. Well, back in 1920?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
think in 1920 there was only two that weren't.
Yeah, probably Alaska and Hawaii.
think in 1920 there was only two that weren't. Yeah, probably Alaska and Hawaii.
Okay. There. All the games are saved.
Super futuristic music. It's all about
The wind in the Chicago is with me, I guess. So,
right.
The Arizona, this is the final divisional playoff game, as I said. It's the Chicago Cardinals and the Hammond Pros. I'm controlling the Cardinals, John M. the Pros. All teams have been edited, so we hopefully should pick up the pace now. Plus, I'm on vacation, that helps.
Vacation is wonderful.
Yep.
Wow, he's slow.
Oh, wow.
See, that's pretty good. Hawaii wasn't a state until what, the 50s or 60s?
Yeah. I didn't look at the ratings on the teams, who was higher rated.
Were rated 67. All I know is the running back I currently got back there is what in God's name hasn't there.
Who are the Eagles?
The Eagles were 60. Well, the Hammond Pros were 67.
I don't know these Eagles you talk about.
Oh, Lordy.
Imagine if the Hammond Pros and the Akron Pros win their games and meet in the Super Bowl. Be an all-pro Super Bowl.
Right.
Huh. Oh yeah? Well, look at that. Joining us on commentary here is the legendary voice of Phantom Fighter. Well, Terrors always talks me up, so I gotta pay it forward.
Try to get you your own berth on some sort of radio station somewhere.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Fun side note: Vinny Vincent was on radio in college.
I was, yes. I was a DJ. Vinny Vincent and Brian O'Connor with Dragon's Den we hosted.
You would have thought it was a nerd show, but it really wasn't too nerdy.
It was rock and roll. Just some interviewing. Come on, fumble the ball. That guy has one half sleeve. If the Cardinals win this game, I'll have to try and remember to fix that. There's always something that gets by.
Well, for a slow dude, he's going to have a heck of a running game.
Ward, the quarterback, that's the only name that was available, is Ward. Is for the Hammond Pros. Apparently, he was like Cher and Madonna and Prince. Oh, Ward is on the money, though. No, that can't be Ward. If he's wearing 27, you get a different quarterback in.
Oh.
The backup is in. No wonder he's getting... Nobody's able to... Henderson on the carry. Henderson. That would be Wilbur Henderson. A rookie who did not go to college. Again, they're all rookies in 1920, so. And most of these guys were out of high school. Where is the coverage? Wow.
Wide open.
There was nobody. I didn't even.
Oh, that'll happen.
I didn't call an all-out blitz. I only blitzed 2 linebackers, not everybody. Why does they do that? And why is it always against me against John? Why? 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 Why?
Because it's entertaining.
Why?
We find entertaining and torturing, Vinny.
Why ask why? Try blood dry.
Tear it out, tear it out.
Okay. Well, let's show them why we're the Chicago Cardinals. We've been around since 1898.
Small little bird?
No, actually, it's because they got faded maroon jerseys from the University of Chicago, and Chris O'Brien said, "That's not maroon, that's cardinal red." Plunkett. That would be. Why am I always on the wrong roster? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
No, you're right. It was Plunkett.
No, it is, but I can't get the laptop to move. Joseph
That's
Plunkett.
because of the laptop.
Joseph Plunkett. Out of,
This is why
again,
you get the sucks.
no college.
A little more fun. What the heck happened there?
Edward Davis
Are you
jumping
kidding
off
me?
sides. Edward
No.
Davis.
That's ridiculous. They got awfully liberal with that whole neutral zone infraction.
There's an update on this game. Well, this is the first time that we're playing under the new update, and I'm not sure what's in it, but apparently
Tap on the Camille.
McInerney had a weird state, but luckily for me, you kind of dove out of the way, so had a weird start, not state. As we look at Comiskey Park in Chicago.
Sure.
Beautiful day.
What was that?
Illinois gets the reception. You said you're Phantom. You said you're rooting for Hammond. You don't want a Chicago versus Chicago NFC Championship game, or well, Chicago versus Decatur. Oh, Ed Davis making up for that offsides earlier.
Hungry.
Patty Driscoll just got crushed. I did not call timeout.
Wow.
I didn't call timeout. I hit the audible button.
Try against the audible button.
Yeah, no, I hit square. That's not timeout though.
Yeah, square. Well, I don't know.
Square's
You might have
audible.
Hit the big button in the middle.
Must have. My big fat finger.
Yeah, we're gonna blame it on your fat fingers.
That's what she said.
It depends on what she's blaming on you.
Where are you throwing? You are a freaking Hall of Famer, Patty Driscoll. Play like it.
And B. Hallstrom, apparently was injured for some reason.
That's my fullback, Bernie Hallstrom.
Oh, he must have hurt himself tripping over something.
Well,
Blade of grass, or I don't know.
when in doubt. Joseph Plunkett just watched it sail over his head. Hallstrom he will not be able to return from this game.
No. Apparently
So
there was more than a blade of grass. A grasshopper jumped at him.
Len Sharpier will be coming in to replace.
Let's see, it's 4th and 18, and Vinny is going for it.
Well, this place in the field. That's not 1919, and these aren't the White Sox. Joseph Plunkett, showing you why he is Joseph Plunkett.
Well, isn't this in the height of the,
Yeah, it's the year after the Black Sox scandal.
Oh, no,
Chicago. Can't you see? Yeah, can't you see in the end zone?
the heck's the word I'm looking for? Prohibition.
Yes. I think so. Hey, Google.
Yeah, a whole bunch of bootleggers.
When was Prohibition?
Prohibition in the United States lasted from 1920 to December 5th, 1933.
It's new.
The beginning of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All your players are running boots.
You don't think they don't have some in Hammond, Indiana?
Well, I'm sure they are, but we're at least sober.
Are you sure? Because that cover says no. The legendary Joseph Plunkett.
That's because he was good at running a straight line. He was crooked. Totally drunk.
Joseph Moonshine Runner Plunkett.
Oh, I thought I had it.
So, going for it on 4th down. Maybe that might become my thing after that. Oh, Patty Driscoll kicks it off. One of the 4 different numbers he wears. 1, 99, 12, and 88. Okay, whoever 82 is, I think he's got Parkinson's the way he was just shaking.
And there goes Vinny's viewership. Making fun of Parkinson people.
I'm not making fun. I'm just pointing out that I think he might want to get tested.
Next thing you know, Jeff Fox comes in.
Jeff Fox. Michael
Fox
Fox.
comes in and starts seeing Vinny. I was thinking of Jeff Fox, really.
Okay.
It might be a redneck.
So I have a personal 3-game winning streak against humans in Sack of the Future, and a 2-game losing streak against John in Blast from the Past.
This is okay. I'm okay with this.
Well, honestly, I'd rather win. I'd like to win a Super Bowl in both, but
I hear you.
even in video games, I don't. Being a Bills fan, I don't win Super Bowls. Where's the coverage? We gotta adjust something here. This coverage is weak. No, not recent. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Hess, you're playing Hess at quarterback. That's the wrong roster, dipshit. That would be Wally Hess out of Indiana.
Side note, we started the Hess Gasolation Company. Feeling you say gasoline or whatever, and I'm wrong because I'm just guessing.
I was gonna say probably not, but that's a good, fake toid. Fake news.
Yes, fake toy. But you got you gotta coin that term. I was gonna say
To coin a phrase, yes. The Hammond pros apparently went and put all their backups in, so we're not ready for any of these guys. Nice trip. La Rosa stuck his foot out and knocked you down.
Still got 3 yards on it.
Well, you gotta start somewhere. Not getting any push. There we go. Let's try this. Oh, nice knockdown.
He gets a hand on it.
Nice knockdown.
Lucky.
La Rosa. La Rosa. That would be Paul LaRosa. Legend Paul LaRosa.
Well, that's not who I want to
Oh,
report
come
to.
on. Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Hallstrom's
take it.
back in there. Oh, that's a different Hallstrom. The offensive guy got hurt.
I said, wait a second. Yeah, I was not thinking to throw to him. I wanted to throw to somebody else. But hey, it worked. Oh,
Bernie Hallstrom.
uh-oh. You gotta get away with this one.
Well,
Dude,
you
he's a
just got,
massive nugget.
you just went like,
All I hear is the feet. That guy's moving.
Bernie Hallstrom. That would be Illinois grad.
What you're saying is I gotta kill 97.
Well, he was hurt on
Alrighty.
offense, but apparently he's the one running around with one half sleeve.
Right.
Like, you know, he's some kind of... Yeah. Alright, so Chicago takes the lead thanks to a pick six. And now it's going to be a horrible kickoff. So, Bernie Hallstrom was injured on offense, but he's still good enough to play defense. It must be something he can't go forward or something. I don't know.
Sure.
If this were Sack to the Future rules, so I'd have to take him out. But on a roster that's only 18 receivers long, I thought you took that off me. Anyway, like I was saying, on a roster that's only 18 players long, it's hard to pull somebody. You think there's no depth in 1962? I literally have 38 players on this team because they're double and the kicker is, one guy is 4 people and everybody else is 2. We were cloning in the 1920s, the roaring 20s. Or if you're a Cardinal fan, the soaring 20s. That's the end of one. Chicago Cardinals lead the Hammond Pros 14-7.
Throw it right at him. Just throw it right at him. Really?
Where are you diving to? Paul LaRosa with the interception. As soon as he catches it, he spins. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you've got your backups in, but you do. If they're not numbered 1 through 11, 99 through 89, they're not a starter.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's good. We got this one. Let's take a quick game, or quick game break to take a look.
Yeah, go ahead.
To the medical center. Henderson is out with a broken ankle. So what's the deal with the depth chart? Hess number 27. Why is... Because he's overall rated better.
No, well, he must have. That's weird. He must have. Maybe the other guy regressed. I don't think so. I was controlling them. That was one of the games I blew you out. Hammond versus the Detroit. That's the quarterback with no head.
Right. receivers seem to be. I don't know. We'll get back to it now. Let's see if that changes anything.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Wow, that was ridiculous.
And McInerney into the end zone. Nick McInerney. What? How the hell do you say that name over and over again? Nick McInerney. Okay, it's okay. Again, though, I'd like to remind everybody that no lead is safe against John M. I don't know how many times I've won a game that looked close, but I've been blowing them out for 3 quarters. Or worse yet, that one playoff game 2 games ago, I was leading at 24-7, and then I did not score again, and I think you scored 55 points.
Something like that.
Yeah, that was the Chicago Staley's game, or Decatur Staley's game. Yep.
All right.
So let me ask you, Phantom, if the Dayton Triangles and the Decatur Staley's meet, you got Bacon versus the Papa Bear, who are you rooting for? Oh, nice play. Paul LaRosa. Nick Ward is 0 for 1, or N Ward. I don't think I actually gave him a first name. I had to put something
was
there.
this team that had the headless guy, or?
No, it was Detroit.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I know
Both
that
starters come out not doing anything yet.
Red O'Connor with the tackle in the backfield. If that ain't an Irish name, I don't know what is. Red O'Connor. I bet you he was a Chicago policeman in the offseason.
Yeah. What the heck is that?
That was a floater. You might want to double flush that one.
Get up here.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
So in the AFC Championship, we got the Akron Pros and the Dayton Triangles. And the Decatur Staleys await the winner of this game. Now I have a dilemma in the next round. In the AFC side, do I take the real-life world champion Akron Pros and quarterback Fritz Pollard, or do I pick the Dayton Triangles, who will one day, in my belief, become the Baltimore Colts franchise? I support the theory that they are the Baltimore Colts. Huh?
No coverage whatsoever.
Well, it's kind of like your touchdown. Maybe that was the update that Madden put into the newest version. No coverage on goal line. Yeah. Well, they take it away ball hawking at the beginning of the game season. So a lot of the interceptions you see in Sack to the Future actually wouldn't be happening if we'd moved up. Hold on, I got an itch. It's much harder to get to my ear with these headsets, but other than that, they're good. Wide open.
I don't know. They probably allowed him to wear them because they didn't think of the safety issues back then.
Hank Gillow, the running back.
That's what I'm saying. They weren't worried about safety. They're like, here, carry this wooden board with nails in it.
You know how sometimes some guys will combine two things and it takes on like sort of like the movie Basketball, but in real life there's something going on right now. Like I think they combine pool and I don't know the other thing, but
Soccer.
Yeah, I always McInerney. When I worked at the golf course, I thought of an idea to combine football and golf. Now, obviously, there was that commercial back in the 90s. But I actually thought about how you'd punt from the tee. Every other hole, you have the ball. So, like, on the first, third, fifth, one team has the ball, the second, fourth. You punt from the tee, and that's from there, say it's a par 3. So, the punter goes 60 yards, and it's a 90-yard hole. So you have 3 downs to get 30 yards after that, and you have to get it to the end zone or to the green. And it's full contact golf, and you have to stay within the fairway, so it's a lot not as wide as. Oh, we got a. That's a flag. That's an illegal. It's just. Let's see if I can't dance around. Actually, it probably was stupid. I probably would have could have fumbled the ball doing that crap, but.
That would have been entertaining.
I was just trying some things with the joystick.
Stuff you try to do, joystick.
McInerney. I like saying that name. McInerney. Should be a character in a movie. God damn it, McInerney!
Yeah, I don't think that's not quite the line you're at.
I'm Nick McNearty. Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Hubbard. What are you doing, McNearty? You're clearly not running straight. Oh, it's late. Blast in the past usually happens at 9 in the morning or 10 in the morning. Flag for what? Edward Davis. Boy, he's not doing really well when it comes to lining up. Hate talking ill of the dead, but he's not. His awareness must be very low.
Something.
I threw that right in the back of my center. You know what? I don't have 55-27. Look at that score. Jesus Christ. I don't have the pass sliders poorly rated like I do in the Chicago Cardinal series that I was doing, or am doing. Whoa! Whoa, that animation at the end of that tackle was weird. Let's see if it's like that on the replay. Yeah, that is weird. Huh. McInerney on the run. McInerney got folded up like a McFlat cake, or no, that's not right. What am I? Oh, it's late.
Alright, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
You're trying to hit him there.
Try to switch to a player ready to tackle the guy and switch to another guy.
Oh, that's so annoying. Hate that.
That's irritating me right now.
This was by
Edward Davis. It's funny. There's an Edward Davis in Sack to the Future because I put my cousins on the Carolina Panthers, both Matt, Mike, and Ed. They're all there. We've been missing Joseph Plunkett.
There's a spots.
You're having lag?
No, not lag. It's different.
Huh.
Like it's I push the button to tackle, and instead of diving and tackling the guy, he just sort of stands up and receives him.
I wonder if they screwed something up in the update then. Never.
Okay,
I see that.
To jump up and block the ball, and he didn't even attempt to jump, let alone try to block.
He put his hands up late too.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Florence, boy, I tell you though, I do have some Chicago names on this team. They're definitely some locals. Red O'Connor, McInerney. They must have gone to the police force and said, "Hey, you guys want to play?"
Oh, Vinny, I'll tell the coach you're supposed to what to do.
Oh, okay. Well, I was saying before you get on the party line that the Cardinals are the higher rated team by far. Let's see if I can manage it, though. The Cardinals and Staley's, if this game continues on, they are pretty even. The Staley's are probably about 4 or 5 points better. But the Akron Pros are the best team in the league. So again, that's where I have my dilemma. Do I control the Pros? Sacks with a sack. I'm having trouble seeing. I'm on the wrong roster. That's why I can't find sacks. Lenny Sacks on the sack. No, it's late and my eyes are tired. I probably should have my glasses on. I do turn 40 next month. I mean, you know, I'm getting old.
What's more at 40 is the new 20.
Depends on how you feel. To me, 40 will be the new 40.
You want to be the new 50?
No, it won't be the new 50. I'm not that far gone.
Here we go. 319. 319.
What the heck? How is a run blitz supposed to like let the run blow up?
I don't know. Because it's McNearty.
No, it's suspect for the run anyway. All of them.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, you guess run play and.
Oh, this is bad.
You said, there we go.
Oh, remember that time I guessed pass? Was it 2-3 games ago? I guessed pass and everybody blitzed.
Yeah.
I think it was in a Sack to the Future game, actually.
There we go. I forget.
Bills and Oilers. This would have been week 1. They keep saying Philadelphia. I think the announcers are drunk.
Bootleggers, man, I tell you.
That's what the NFL was in.
Oh my God! Come on.
That's what the NFL was in 1920. It was just a excuse for bootlegging. Commute booze from one city to the next.
In a few years, it's all going to be scabs anyway. So between bootleggers and scabs, I mean...
When you have the announcers turned way down, you hear the players trash talking, and just they yell out random things sometimes that make no sense. The play is over by 5 seconds, and I hear somebody yell out, "Blitz! Blitz!" Everybody's in a huddle, dude. Where are you going? Why aren't you going up the field?
And they yell out, "Strawberry ice cream is my favorite."
Yeah. In high school, we had some crazy things we'd yell out, and on extra points we would sing, "You've lost that loving feeling." So we're down in, where were we? Mariah. Yeah.
Good day, and fellas, ladies and gentlemen watching the game. That's from Top Gun in the middle of the 80s.
Well, we were playing in the middle of the 90s.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were down in Mariah, and we had scored. It was, I don't know, we were in the 30s, so we had quite a bit. One of the players there says, "I'll show you that love and feeling," and John Warshall just absolutely destroyed the guy, and he's standing over him and looks and goes, John goes, "Mwah!" I think Mariah thought we were a little light in the loafers.
Mariah thinks a lot of weird stuff.
Well, that's a school that I can remember. One teacher, we were getting out of class early, and this is JV. And one teacher goes, and I've got some good friends in Mariah now, and one of our buddies is works at the nuclear plant in Mariah. But one of the teachers goes, "Don't they eat their young there?" Like, they had some reputations as there was a tough field to go play in. There was one time they pelted us with rocks when we were coming in. It was just
Ticonderoga.
See, I never really had any issues in Ticonderoga, other than the fact that their JV field was trash. They had dirt lines and painted lines.
Yeah.
And the dirt lines weren't real, but they were in there every 5 yards. Like somebody had actually taken up the field every 5 yards. So, I didn't realize the half changed. It didn't dawn on me that I kicked the field goal and then was receiving the kick. Anyway. So we get there 10th because of the half. We get there for the game. And it's the 10th grade, and the coach says, "Okay, now don't mind the lines on the field. Just run to the big dirt piles in the back of the end zone. That way you know you scored." They had big dirt piles behind I have no idea what it was for. Apparently to put down dirt lines, but.
Yeah, the refs tell Ticonderoga, the audience or whatever, the crowd, tell them to put the laser pointers away or you're going to forfeit the game. They were shining laser pointers in their players' eyes.
That'll get you banned from NFL stadiums nowadays.
Yeah. Jeez. Guess run right and what happens? Not a damn thing.
This is one of them glitches. No, it won't let me do it. I was going to say, I'm trying to switch players.
Yeah.
Won't let me. I don't, because we have such a low roster, I couldn't put the next guy in. I don't know why. Well, I'm not going to get the snap off. There we go, I got it off. Because my running back is clearly done. He's toasted. Let me try again. R. Okay. There we go, that's what I wanted. Straight up substitution I couldn't do, but using the packages I could.
Oh.
I did this to Tex one time, and it absolutely pissed him off. Yeah. He's like, God damn it, just run the play. I had a 10-point lead, and I received the opening kickoff. And this is when we played 5-minute quarters. I received the opening kickoff to start the third, and I scored a touchdown with 0 time left in the fourth quarter on the same drive. I took a 10-minute drive, and it just pissed him off because he couldn't stop me, and I was sitting in the huddle for 30 seconds.
Yeah, stop me, that's on him.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, I can do this strategy. If I don't make the first downs, it don't mean shit.
Right.
And what would the other guy rather? Would you rather me keep scoring?
Well, the point is you're trying to win the game.
Yep.
Now, whether that means you keep scoring to keep the score wide, or you run the clock for a narrow margin, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a 30. What's that math? 37-point game. So I can afford to punt it a few times, and if you score. Now, if it all of a sudden is 44-30, well, I might open back up, but.
Right.
Oh, that was bad.
Not that I've been able to do anything anyway, so.
Well, the conference championship round should.
Let's throw in fucking interceptions.
The conference championship round should the ratings of the teams you just lost your running back.
Yeah, I see that.
Should be much closer. That's the one problem with trying to set up a 12-team field in a 14-team league. You had some really bad teams in this playoffs.
It happens.
Well, when we get to the end of the 20s, where it's pretty much just going to be an NFC side, and we'll have the Colts and Steelers, and then in the 40s, the Browns on the AFC side. So games will be done.
Wow.
It'll be different. I might throw Brooklyn. Well, actually, that is the Colts franchise, the Brooklyn Dodgers. So we'll have a Brooklyn, a Pittsburgh franchise through the 30s. In the late 40s, we'll gain the Browns in the AFC. Mose Bayshaw holding 9 yards. And you got an upper arm bruise for Gillo. He up bruise and he's out. This is 1920. They don't come out for a bruise.
I could have brought him back in immediately.
They rub some dirt on it. Literally. Flag on that. He's all over him. don't think pass interference existed back then.
I don't think it exists now.
That's called whenever the Patriots have third down. Oh! Yeah, in the AFC Championship game. There's Gil Falcon, who had a big game in the divisional playoff game.
What is that nonsense?
So fumble.
What was this?
Well, that time it was a throw.
Ball? Come on. Get it up and over the defender.
Maybe you need to go back to Hess.
I don't think it's going to matter.
So while we got some time to talk, what do you think you'll be doing your sack games?
Possibly tomorrow. Or tomorrow night when she goes to work.
You got the Giants versus the Falcons and the Oilers versus the Dallas Texans. And I can tell you from experience that Dallas Texans team is no joke. They're undefeated, but it's not a smoke and mirrors undefeated. They put it to me pretty good, and they beat him too, Phantom. Now, you've got, obviously, the second best team in the AFL. So it should be a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abner Haynes is out. Well, Billy Cannon's out, so it's even there.
Yeah, but Talbot is still there or whatever.
Toller?
Toller, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely struck gold with your rookie. It's one of the reasons why Cannon ends up getting moved to tight end and sent to Oakland. Yeah, your injuries this year have been, your injury ratings have been Louis Coles. Pretty much dead on.
Man, this team doesn't want to do anything.
Although now Jack Kemp's out. I went 3 weeks without John Unitas. No. Kemp, yes,
Where
but
was everybody? I changed everything to blitz all and everything, and nobody came in at all. All the more reason to blitz everybody.
oops. Ah, shit. There we go.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Well, tomorrow night I'll do my bonus game, the Packers and Vikings. You get. Yeah. And Terrors has 2 more games. Rams and Seahawks and the Browns and 49ers. Len Sharpier out of Illinois.
That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about.
Keep throwing that Chicago Staley score up there.
4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle.
The Dayton Buffalo is not much better.
319!
Hey, can you fit anybody else in that box?
Yeah, right?
Oh, I ran right into you. That was the perfect play call for that, and I ran right into you.
Hurry up, here we go! Green 39! Green 39!
Yeah. Was that one guy swimming?
He was trying to do something. He was attempting to strip the ball, but apparently not being on the player because no wonders. I don't know. My voice is fucking gone. That, and they got this freaking dime defense, which is crap.
All right, here we go! 319! 319! Switch! Check, 93 for Mike, 93 for Mike! Back to back!
That's the. This is. We won't get a lot of views on these games. Games like this.
All right, here we go! Green 39! Green 39!
Heh. Well, nobody has a clue who the players are, yeah.
Not at all.
Well, unfortunately, we've all been on the other end of this. Usually against John. Oh, there's snowmobile lights just flashed in my back window because somebody's pulling into the house next door. I was like, what the hell is that?
Aliens. Aliens in your backyard.
Sure. Well, this is New York State. We're trying to become sanctuary, so we'd have to keep them anyway. Because wouldn't they too be undocumented immigrants?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh. It's the wave of the future. Not New York State. Our hands are pretty much tied when it comes to
civilian martial law, civilian announcement of the government. Everybody tells the governor that he's an idiot and we're not going to put up with it.
What was that? It was almost like you wanted to prance instead of catch the ball. Look at me.
I don't think these players want to play.
No. Well, would you at this point?
I don't think it was up to this point. I think it was prior to that.
So let's see.
These guys are being squat.
Oh, you caught that one. Let's recap on this video. So far, I've alienated a whole sector of people by making fun of Parkinson's disease. John has now called for civilian uprising. We've talked about aliens coming into my backyard.
Well, I'm not racist. Didn't you go there?
No, I don't. I think we'll definitely get shut down.
Yeah, probably. Where's Momo when you need him?
No.
That Momo thing going on. That's why Vinny's lost all his. Vinny lost all his commenting and stuff on his videos.
Well, I haven't, but I imagine it's coming. I have videos involving my kids.
Hold on to the ball.
YouTube has announced today that they're gonna censor comments to any videos that involve kids. So, like those wrestling videos that my kids and I do, you won't be able to comment on them. I mean, in the long run, it's not really a bad thing because I don't, get a lot of comments anyway. But I'm sure there's some people that really enjoy that stuff. Yeah.
See, jerks is an understatement.
Green 39! Green 39! He's got to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of
3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Oh yeah, we need to get back to face so you can punch somebody in the face against too.
This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Right. But if we went back to that right now, they still wouldn't know what happened until they got punched in the face. And frankly, a lot of people need to be punched in the face.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to finish at 90. 97 yards for McInerney.
Oh.
27. Yeah. Cardinals also haven't thrown a pass in the second half. Well, they're going to get to go head-to-head, so we'll see. And John gets to choose which one he wants to be in that game. Willis Brennan on the sack.
What the heck was that? That's some BS right there. Maybe I should have stepped in the back that stuff.
No, I didn't. I didn't see the final there. Yeah, but he was still throwing a lot too, so I don't know. $102. That'll be the end of it. Well, John, it was a pleasure playing you again.
Oh, as always.
I know one of these is in my future, about 20 times probably. So
it is what it is. I mean, it's a Madden thing anyway. Doesn't matter.
So we'll move on to the conference championships. Not sure which is first. The only editing I have to do is fixing the Bears jersey numbering. So we'll probably come at you early next week sometime. Until then, I'm Vinny Vincent. He's John M. Thanks for joining.